WTA work parties started out with a core group of dedicated volunteers. At each work party, our numbers increased due to word of mouth, ads with the magazine, and literally inviting hikers out on trail to join our crews. Today, we are so proud of our efforts across the state, led by our 36 crew leaders, over 150 assistant crew leaders, 3,000 volunteers annually who help to contribute over 100,000 volunteer trail maintenance work hours each year.
Okay, keep it there. Okay.
Nice motion.
My connection with Washington Trails started back in the 60s and the 70s when my father eventually joined Louise to start formalizing Washington Trails Association. One of our board members at the time, and this would be in the 1992-ish, had a group of folks that wanted to come out and try trail work.
I remember Greg Ball, John Spring, Gary Paul, and myself met at the Mount Baker Snoqualmie SO supervisor's office to talk about the beginnings of the WTA trail maintenance program. And then that led to a work party that Greg set up. And yeah, it's been great fun ever since. And then the way that folks signed up was through the phone. You know, they maybe saw an ad or a listing in the magazine. Once the website got all set up and the way to sign up for work parties, it really started to take off.
And as we learned by air, we also became more sophisticated in our abilities to be more educated, more knowledgeable, and more professional of the grade of work that we were providing.
I'm Lisa Black, and I have been volunteering with WTA since 2003. So this is 20 years. Can't believe it.
I really think that a lot of the innovation that I've seen on trail, and particularly ones driven by WTA, is how we think about trail and the community that comes with it, how to make it accessible for everyone. I think Trails for Everyone as a concept is quite the innovation.
Bringing trails to the people where they are is really, truly, I think, one of the biggest shifts WTA has made, and probably the most important shift that they have made is doing more urban work, getting into the cities.
My most memorable and heartwarming time came during a volunteer appreciation party when my granddaughter, Haley, whispered to me after the presentation, "Papa, will you take me out to work on the trails someday?" It was a moving moment for me to realize at her young age she was already laying the foundation to be a steward of the land and environment.
Now I'm hiking this mountain, gotta make it to the top. I started and I can't stop, 'cause
when I think about the work parties that I've done, and my favorite trail work memories have more to do with mealtime and snacks than with trail work. It was always a great time. It was a great moment in the day when the candy bag got passed down the trail, or when we would pack in ice cream to a backcountry, and the look on their faces when these hikers showed up and started pulling pints of Ben & Jerry's out of their backpack was a pretty good day.
If I'm telling somebody about, volunteering for WTA, my first thing would be just enjoy it, have fun. This is an incredible community, so incredibly supportive, and if you go in with an open mind, you'll learn a lot and you'll get hooked. And just be prepared to turn your life upside down to become a volunteer at WTA, which is what happened to me.
I've been volunteering with the trail maintenance program since November 2006, so 17 years, almost 17 years. So volunteering at WTA is more than trail work because WTA is part of a system that connects people to the land.
It's more than just trail work because we made a huge difference in this community.
I get to see a lot of creatures and I make a lot of friends.
It's like gardening in the great outdoors.
It's more than just trail work because it's a family.
Because I get to work with awesome people, learn to push through the sun and the mosquitoes, and learn something new every single time I come out.
It's more than trail work because it gives my wife Robin a day off.
It's more than just trail work because every hour spent on the trail is not deducted from your lifetime.
Because it really, like everyone that I've met here has been really nice, and it's really kind of like a community already, and I've only been here 2 days.
It's more than trail work because I meet all kinds of good friends. We get to see all kinds of really cool places and do things that I wouldn't have thought I'd be able to do.
It's more than trail work because once it's all finished, you get to show it off to visitors.
It's more than just trail work because I like hiking the trails too.
It's because we're building more than trails. We're building friendships and communities.
It's not just trail work, it's a trust exercise.
It's more than trail work because I get to work with all these wonderful people who have now taught me how to use the gasoline-powered equipment out here, and so watch out.
That's why I lead work parties, and to see that joy, that discovery, that yeah, I am dead tired, but I'm happy.
To the staff and volunteers who've been a part of this organization for the last 30 years and our trail maintenance program, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate everything that you've done to help set the foundation for the next 30 years of our programs.
So whether you've been volunteering with us since 1993 or whether you just got out on your first work party this year, I want to say a big thank you on behalf of me, my family, and everyone at WTA. Your dedication helps us do our work, and we couldn't do it without you.